Adding caption for a long narrative video can be quite daunting, and I wish I had known this years ago. Today I'm going to share you an easy, detailed, and free techniques to handle the caption. The only caveat is that it only supports English and Chinese. With no further ado, let's jump in. First thing, CapCut.cn. Download on Mac Apple Store. I have already downloaded here. It's Chinese, but don't worry, because you just need to know a few clicks. You don't need to register, just the free version will be okay. And here you have start creating. Click it, and then this is a timeline here. Let's say I have a video here. Let me put it in. It's upside down, I don't know why, but it doesn't matter. Here you just need to click text. And this one, smart subtitle. Click here, and then it means recognize subtitle. Click start to analyze. Usually it takes you 20-30 seconds, but I believe it's because of the internet, so a little bit slower. And here you have the subtitle. It's Chinese, but if English is also okay. And here you have the subtitles. But because it's generated by AI, so sometimes there will be some error. There are several ways to add it. The easiest one is, if you understand Chinese or it's okay for you, you can click this one, it says subtitle. And then you can add it here. It could be much faster. If you need to adjust the length, because sometimes it will mess it up. Let's say you have a sentence here, like I have it already. It would be better if you have the two sentences in one, like I have it, copy, and then paste. I have it already, and here you can just delete it and then adjust the length. This is actually quite easy, because you just click and then you can add it. Let's say you have finished, you simply press Command and plus E to export. Here, do not select anything but this one. It means the subtitle export. Here I use SRT. Let's name it October 31. Export. And here you have it. The other way to add it is, let's say you have generated the subtitle and you don't want to add it here. Right click, you have it open it with other. Select the text editor. Always open with this application. Open. You can also edit it here in text. It can be much faster, but there are a few downsides. Let's say you have a sentence like I have it already. It would be much better if you put the already at here and then you delete this one, right? But first of all, the time will be different. Secondly, you have 3, 5, and in this sample 2, when you load it into Final Cut Pro, it will cause trouble. And let's say in Final Cut Pro, you want to import Caption. So we have a sample 2 here, right? The file could not be imported completely because here you don't have a 4. That will cause trouble. And as you can see, when I close the file, it has saved automatically. So I don't have the chance to go back at all. So if you are going to edit this way, I would recommend you to Command C, Command V to make a copy just in case you mess it up. Now we have one more way to edit it directly in Final Cut Pro. Let's say I have this video, create a new project, drag it inside. So remember this one? Let's select all the subtitle and export subtitle only. Name it sample 3. Open the file here, sample 3. So in Final Cut Pro, we just file import caption sample 3. So you can actually load in your Final Cut Pro and then edit it. I'm showing in Chinese, but let's do an English one. Delete this one. Let's try this one. Drag it into the timeline. Text, smart subtitle. Start to recognize. And here you have it, the English subtitle. Let's export subtitle only. Final Cut Pro. 3 tips. Import caption. Here you can also adjust the caption here. The reason you are seeing Chinese is because I have manually typed it before I know these techniques. Terrible. You can delete it, adjust the length, and edit it. It's also quite easy. The problem is if you use Command E to export, and here you have the rule, right? Export SRT as separate file. But I found even if you don't include text formatting, it will include it. So you can't do it this way. Instead, you can go File, Export Caption. And here, do not including the formatting. Here you will have, let's try 2 of them, like the EN1. This one does not include formatting. And let's do another one, export caption. But this time we include the formatting. So we have this EN1 and this one. Right click, open with other, text edit, always open. This one here, you can already use it in YouTube, but this one, it has font color, blah blah. You won't able to use it like this, but there is one way to fix it. Go to Edit, Find and Replace. Option Command F. You can select this information, font color, replace, or this way you will get the same file and you will be able to use it in YouTube. Although I prefer Final Cut Pro, but the function of the CapCut is just so amazing, and it doesn't hurt to combine these functions altogether. Thanks for your time, I'll see you in the next one. One extra tip: after you use the software for several times, each time when you start it, icon here, delete, it says it will save for 30 days, but you can go recent delete. If needed, you can select all of them and delete immediately, permanent.